Okay, I'm sat here with Phil from Continent.
What's up?
How's Throwfest been for you then?
Good, man. Yeah, it's been phenomenal, actually. The reaction was insane. I didn't expect that.
It's a really good set, fair play, gotta say it,
cheers,
mate.
Cheers.
So, who else has been interesting you on the Throwfest stage today?
Obviously, Bleed from Within, Life Ruiner, obviously our boys in When We Were Wolves. And you got fucking everyone, man. It's a massive lineup. Black Tongue, probably the heaviest band at the moment in the UK.
Seriously heavy.
Who else is it? Devil Soul to Soul, I'm looking forward to seeing after this, because mind blowing they are live. Yeah, the whole lineup's awesome, to be honest.
Cool, man. So, you recently released your debut, Idle Hands.
Yeah.
How did you think the reception's gone so far for it?
It's been insane. Through Europe, this is the third time we've just been in Europe now to come back, and third time in Europe, and the reception is off the hook. Like the shows are turning up hundreds at a time now. We had one show was 150 tickets pre-sales, which was cool. Never had that before in Europe. When we went to Japan, if it goes to side didn't think anyone would know anything over there, and they were all singing the words. So obviously they did their research, and yeah, it's spreading really quick.
So just going to talk about that, because obviously you just finished up your first lot of stints in the last year now of mainland Europe and Japan as well.
Yeah.
So generally on the whole, you've played with bands like Dying Fetus as well and everything else. I mean, how do you think the whole stint has gone for you in the last year doing mainland Europe?
Really good. The Dying Fetus one was by a bit of luck, honestly, but it was really random. And to be honest, I was really scared before going out. Obviously, it's a proper death metal crowd, but that was phenomenal. They were really kind to us as well, and they were good guys as well. We got pissed with them, so that was good. That was very good. Yeah, it was a good sign. Yeah.
So I'm intrigued. How did you end up getting hooked up with Victory Records?
Long story. Some guy we didn't know had been pushing the band out to numerous labels. We didn't know anything of it, and we had an email which we thought was a joke. So we thought couldn't be any harm. We'll just send them the press pack anyway. And then within a couple of weeks, we had another email, and we thought, okay, this seems a bit legit. And then we thought it was a bit of a more joke, and then a contract come through, and we were like, okay, start negotiating then. Yeah, it was really random. We didn't know anything about it. We didn't set out for it. It just happened.
So what can we expect next from Continent?
There's a lot in the pipeline. Obviously, after this is the end of the tour at the moment today. What have we got coming up next now? We got Butzer Fest in September, and we got a couple of other festivals and all days and stuff. But I think we're heading back out to Europe in October. There's plans which I can't announce for next year. Huge plans. Which bands I never thought I'd ever play with, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, look out next year. That's all I can say, because we've got some very big news coming.
So with Idle Hands doing so well, what can we expect musically from your next album then?
The boys want to do stuff like Conversion and stuff like that. We only had 3 months to write the album, so we wrote the album 3 months when we signed to Victory, recorded it in 3 weeks. So I was quite happy how that came out. But now we've got a year and a half now to write in, and we've written about 4 songs already, and it's hectic.
So I suppose it's just a case you got a bit more time to really hone on what you want.
We want to keep the sound which we got, but we also want to make it a bit more mature as well. At the same time, it's hard to put into words really without having the boys here with what they've been writing and stuff. It's my my vocal tone's going to change on it though. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just going to be...
Not going to be for the worst, I take it?
No, it's going to be messy.
So you're going to go all 11 flowers on us with your vocals and become the next Morrissey, or...?
Just... go emo as fuck. Fuck that shit. Sorry, I'm going to have Morrissey fans attack me now.
I've also just mentioned with the When We Were Wolves guys, you just done Wetfest out there with... Oh, how was that?
It was amazing, absolutely loved it, but 51 degrees in the venue. I don't know how we done it. We had to cut the set from 45 to half hour, literally because a couple of the bands one of the band members passed out from one of the other bands. 2 only played 2 songs because they couldn't handle the heat, it was that bad. Evergreen Terrace chugging water on me during, they were trying to cool me down, they were the nicest bunch of guys ever as well. They're amazing, they've been idols of mine as well, so getting to play with them is cool. But yeah, the response here was absolutely insane. That was
Sweet.
Yeah.
So it was good to hang out with some people that you knew as well then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, catching up, like seeing the Wolves boys out and being out with people. Like we never actually tour with other bands when we're out in Europe. We've been grafting the UK and Europe on our own constantly. So that's what I'm quite proud of at the moment. That's what I'm saying. Next year now, with the bands we're playing with, I'm quite proud of what we've done. So
to get to the point where we effectively playing with bands that you've looked up to over the years.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it's been a good year, especially with the festivals like Ghost Fest, Summer Jam, and then obviously Throwfest today. Yeah, it's a massive step up from last year.
So plenty of good things to come from Continents then.
Yeah, definitely. Next year, that's all I gotta say is look the fuck out.
Cool. Thank you very much. That was Continents.